best dressed man in wrestling right here. Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream. It ain't no doubt. It ain't no doubt. Flair, bring that old cashmere coat out here.
Can't help it that I'm custom made. I can't help it that I look good, smell good, can dance all night long.
What it do, YouTube? You know what I mean? This is Rod Uncensored.
Yes,
you know what I mean? I'm still locked up, man, on the other channel, but we still building on this next channel, Rod Uncensored Studios. We still building. I gotta say this, man. Ant-Man, brother. You know I mess with you long ways. Pause. But you shooting these Instagram models clubs up after you just signed this $200 million contract?
Bro, you better chill out, bro.
Every time you wake up, you should grab that motherfucker rubber, man.
Hey, man, rubber is a lifesaver, bro.
You know what I mean? Or you need practice semen retention. That's when you hold it and then you go to the bathroom, squeeze off in the toilet, man. Because, man, you gotta make smart business. You look like a trophy. You look like the in-season tournament championship, man. Free money.
Free money.
I gotta say this, man. I was so disappointed in you, man. Pause, man, because you know these hoes looking for a lottery ticket.
Bro, straight up.
You know what I mean? It's just sad to see this. We still getting trapped, man. We still jump in the pool, man.
Bro, just
with no t-shirt on, man.
Hey, is it me? With all these fools, like they diving in the same pool, bro.
Oh yeah, yo, what's that one you got to share the same Ingram and Simmons from Portland? They share the same baby moms, man.
Bro, they diving in the same pool, bro. And I'm like all these bras out here, y'all still diving in the same pool, like
you got a half brother on the Giants, got a half brother in New England. What kind of shit is this, man? Y'all trying to build a Pro Bowl? Man, it's crazy.
Hey, bro.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
I got at least say Zion, you smart nigga. You ain't sharing nothing. You're not sharing your plate. You ain't sharing nothing, man.
Hey, but dog, Ant-Man. Hey, shorty over there got the worst BBL job in the whole world. That joint look like a bag of oatmeal, bro.
Yeah, she's just a roundaway girl, man. You fall in love with a roundaway girl, man.
Like dudes just be seeing all kind of BBL. Like, oh, I gotta hit that. Like, nah, bro, you ain't gotta hit everything, dog.
And that BBL be feeling like Spalding balls, man. I don't know why people be feeling like basketballs, man. That shit hard as shit, man. Like they put plaster in their ass, man.
Hey, yo.
Y'all be falling in love with these girls, man.
Hey. But a face like a gremlin, though.
Oh, man. Face like they had a Sour Patch Kid in their mouth or something, man. Or Warheads. Remember them Warheads back in the day? Remember eating them Warheads? You like, make your face look like you got Bill's palsy. It should be like this. I eat that shit.
Hey, whole face screwed up. Be like, yo, is you mad? I can't tell. You look like you happy though.
Man, I'm telling you, man. These people, man. You can't give niggas money, man.
Shut up, never got you like money.
You can't give niggas money. You buying dinosaur eggs and shit, man.
Bruh. Yo, fam.
You buy dinosaur eggs, the last ark and shit. You trying to be Indiana Jones.
I got the last T-Rex egg. Like, what? What?
Oh, this is Barry White's Cadillac. Like, you bought that?
I can't with you.
Got the 10-piece churches box in there. I'm just saying, man, it's just crazy, man, that these brothers don't be using the proper head, dog. Pause.
They be using the wrong head, bro, for real.
Like it's just sickening, man. Whoever's on the chat, please can you subscribe to Rod Uncensored Studios on YouTube, man. Help a brother out. I'm starting all the way from the beginning. This
Started from the bottom now right here.
We starting from all the way in the beginning. We eating government cheese sandwiches right now with sardines.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn, you down bad like that, dog?
We down bad on that channel, man. I looked at the other channel today. It's like, God damn.
Shit. Damn.
Damn.
Once you said sardines, I was like, oh shit. Yeah, you
know what I mean? The hot sauce ones, man. You know what I mean? Not the mustard ones. The mustard ones got that tang to it. But man, man, also shout out for Tony the Savant coming on, rocking with me early this morning, man. At 8. We had a good little topic, man, about Floyd ruining boxing. Go check that out on my channel too, man. It was short and sweet. You know what I mean? The nigga was walking around the hood. I don't know what he was doing, man. He was on some MTV rap type shit, man. But shout out to him, man.
Nah, Tony, I rock with Tony, man. Tony good peoples, bro. He good peoples, man.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's cool, but he be on some real LeBron hate shit, man. But I let him live, man. I let him live, man. Everybody got this. Some people want to be atheists. Some people believe in God. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Niggas turn into God when he get this sentence, the life sentence, like Young Thug though. Oh God, can you help me out this time?
Hey, he be like, yeah, man. Hey, all the acronyms are all religion related, bro. What you talking about, dog?
Yeah. Oh, yo. Young Thug means young love of God. Fuck it for God. What?
He be like, yeah, man. Oh, so now your acronyms is all Jesus related now. All right.
Jesus why? Jesus why? Sister act.
Hey, jokers switch that tune up when the numbers get thrown at them. We're like, nah, man.
Them Jerry Rice never make a nigga bitch out, man. 80 with no yams? State time?
Hey, yo, you wild, bro.
I'm telling you, man. You know what straightened my life up, man, when I was a young kid, man, before we go back to sports, man. I know we everywhere on this channel because that's why I like it, man. I don't got a script. I don't nobody tell me what the fuck to do. I do what I want to do. But when I was a little kid, man, I was watching HBO, man, and they had that shit Oz on, man.
Oh yeah, Oz was the joint, dog.
That shit changed my life, man. But I mean, it made me bitch out to the ultimate rate. I mean, I ain't want to jaywalk, man, after I watched the odds, man. That shit changed my life, man.
He said, I didn't even want to jaywalk. God damn, boy.
But anyway, let's go on this Monday night, man. This Monday night game. There's a lot of quiet faces and a lot of sad faces around here, man. Around my house, man. My old lady went to bed.
Ooh. She
was disgusted.
She was mad.
I mean, she was big mad. You know what I mean? I was like, bye, babe. Whatever. You know what I mean? It's the type of shit like that, man.
Oh, you got no coochie last night.
At first she was talking like a Karen. Then she became Cam Pam. You know what I mean? She became Keisha.
Yeah, you got no coochie last night. Nope.
I'm going to bed.
Going to bed.
What the fuck you going to bed for, man?
Like this ain't your regular bedtime. Oh, it is tonight.
It is tonight. Fuck this game. God damn. I told her, man. I've been told her when this first season started, man. When I talked to Cool McCain, I said, yo, this is not the same. This is not the same team, man. This is not the same team.
Hey, Cool gonna go off, bro.
Brian Johnson is not the answer, man. I told you stop playing homeboy ball. We all know people in the, you know what I mean, Pop Warner. They got all the homeboys. They drink Modelo's. You know what I mean? They drink Henny after the practice. Oh, yeah, we better bust some ass, man. We got Lil Ray Ray over there from the east side. We got him on the team, and Lil Ray Ray get hurt. And your season over with. But, man, what did you see from this game, man? I seen bad play calling, no adjustments. And Pete Carroll, I didn't know Pete Carroll was 8-0 against him.
Right. They ain't beat Seattle in like 15 years, dog.
God damn.
Dog. Here's a problem with Philly. So why not just stick with the running game? Like,
yeah.
Between Jalen Hurts and DeAndre Swift, there's almost like There's almost 160 yards right there on the ground. Why not stick? See, here's the problem with Philly, bro. They get too cute. They get too damn cute. You sit there and you just think. I don't know if it's Ben Johnson. I don't know if it's Nick Sirianni, but you get too cute. Like stop playing. When your running game is working like that, you're controlling the clock, you're doing your thing. There's no reason for you to get away from that. Their running game was working perfectly just fine. It was getting you in the end zone. Jalen Hurts scored 2 touchdowns. He had almost 80 yards. DeAndre Swift almost had 80 yards by himself. I mean, he can get in the end zone, but it's like, bro, this isn't a game that you had to throw 31 times from Jalen Hurts. Like, he could have been just fine throwing the ball 15, maybe 20 times and keep running the ball. What is we doing? You got all
we gotta give big shout outs to Pete Carroll, man. He's the coolest 70-year-old man I ever met, man. Ever seen in my life, man. He got so much energy, man. That's why the niggas fuck with him. The young niggas be fucking with him because he got so much energy.
Yeah, he on that Tony Montana, bro.
Oh man, he gotta be, man. He be popping that bubble gum like it's like annihilator, baby. Like hey yo, and that defense was. I mean, when you want to talk about hitting,
but they was hitting, bro. Hey, that was a fit.
Hey, guess what they brought out?
Yeah, put it right there. Oh, Haxel. And your trusty 2x4.
They brought the wood.
They brought the wood, baby. Splinters for everybody. Splinters for everybody.
Hey, Philly. This is y'all fault, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, Seattle was 6-7, I believe. They was heading down in the wrong direction, man. They was on like a 3 or 4 game losing streak. Yeah. Bro, y'all didn't gave them life. Y'all didn't revive their season. Now they fighting they was already fighting for a wild card spot. I mean, they damn sure ain't gonna win the division. So, bruh, Philly, man, y'all gonna mess around and not even win that division because now you sitting behind Dallas right now.
And you know what you call it said, man? You know the Seahawks said, man, don't believe the hype by Chuck D and Public Enemy, man. Because when I mean that Julian Love, man, I thought he was Ed Reed for a minute, man.
Hey.
Like, he knew where Jalen was going that ball. That last interception, that was big time, man.
Bruh. Hey, and there's already controversy about that last interception. They like, oh, he didn't get his feet down. Look, the refs called it, all right? They reviewed it. They said it's an interception. Obviously, we can have our opinions after the fact, but the fact of the matter is that was a hell of a play. And, that's why I'm just sitting here looking at, like, come on, Jalen Hurts. Like, I'm not saying don't make that throw, but you got to be wise. Man. You got a safety over the top every time. A.J. Brown is going to always have a safety over the top. Like, come on. Like, what is we doing? Like, don't get me wrong. A.J. Brown makes a lot of plays. He makes a lot of plays because he like that. He like that. But still, you don't want to take that type of risk where you got the safety literally lurking, waiting for you to just, throw that ball. Right there, A.J. Brown, he lurking. He waiting for you to make the dumb mistake.
We got to say this, though, man. Like, Jalen, I told everybody, man, I think Jalen is a solid quarterback, man. But I don't feel like he's on that IQ. His IQ is not up there right now. You look at all the interceptions this year, I feel like he's the type of quarterback he's going to have to run more than pass.
Right now.
Because he can't read the coverage. The 17 interceptions tell you all you need to know.
Well, I feel him and Josh Allen in the same boat. They both feast or famine, where they're gonna take risk and it either pays off or it bites them in the ass. And look at both of them. Both of them are highly.
He don't got that arm though, like Allen.
No, he don't have the arm strength. No, he don't. But what I'm saying is both of them take risk where if it works out, you're like, yo, that was a hell of a play. Or if it doesn't work out, you're like, bro, Now you just keep adding more turnovers. Both of them are tops in the leagues in turnovers with interceptions and fumbles combined. Like they up there, both of them. So I mean,
I don't understand why they don't run the ball, then play like a naked bootleg off of it.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? It's so much stuff you can do, but you got to start with the run. And they got too, like you said in the beginning, they got too cute.
Got too cute. They took the first drive, like it took 8 minutes off the clock and drove straight down the field, like literally pounding the rock, pause, and got in the end zone. Like it's okay if you do that game. You don't have to get flashy. If you control the clock, and first of all, you keep your defense fresh, you keep their offense off the field. You don't let their offense get into momentum because what happened? They take 8 minutes off the clock, pound the rock, pause, get in the end zone, and then Seattle gets on the field. They go 3 and out. All you got to do is recreate the same thing that you did on the first drive. Bro, you almost at halftime already, and you probably up 14-0 because you're not getting that offense getting into momentum. They already got their backup quarterback in, so they're already trying to figure out their momentum anyway. Drew Lock didn't know he was playing to them last minute anyway. So it's like you feeding into their hand because now you're not, bleeding the clock out. You're not controlling it. You're not pretty much setting the tone for the game, and you leaving the door open. That's exactly what they did, but we can't be surprised by this. Philly been doing this all season. And don't get me wrong, they played a hell of a schedule. That schedule was tough, but they could have managed this schedule a lot different than what they did. Like, I could understand the loss to San Francisco. They got their ass whooped. That's one. But, the loss to the Jets, they could have avoided that loss to Dallas last week. But, hey, man, got too cute. They had turnovers last week. Then you get turnovers this week. Hey, they got to clean that shit up because right now they are not showing that they can hang with San Francisco at all. San Francisco going to beat the dog shit out of them again. They playing like this. If they meet in the playoffs, it'll be another ass whooping. So
and we gotta keep that a straight up beam, man. I don't think if you look at what Walker was doing, Kenneth Walker, he was looking like a young Marshawn Lynch out there, man.
Yeah, he was beating
them. I don't care. It was Jordan Davis, mom, aunt. He was for the smoke.
Bro, he was. Hey. Switching up to Matt Patricia, what the hell was that supposed to do?
I don't know, man. They try to make it sound like he was like Buddy Ryan or something. Like, Buddy Ryan been dead a long while. You know what I mean? God rest his soul. Like I thought he was gonna make them to the 85 Bears or something, man. Like,
hey, bro, I'm with you. Like, what exactly was Matt Patricia supposed to make a difference with the play calling? You got the same players on this joint.
And to see Ringo bring what his name? Something Barry. What's his name? The corner. Whatever the boy's name is. Man, I'm telling you, man. If you had that he was toast all day, man. You had to scrape the black off to say that toast, man. How he was getting burned up. I don't care where you was trying to hide him at. Once you get past that front seven, I don't care you got that fake Heath Miller. Whatever, remember that corner used to play for Dallas? That safety, what's his name? I think it was something Heath Jones, whatever. Once you get past that in that secondary, it's free money. It's free money, man. It's like playing with loaded dice in the hood. It's free money. Like their secondary is suspect. Once you get past that front seven, it's over with. The linebackers can't really cover it. Don't got no Fred Wack. What's the guy named Fred Wack? Not Fred. What's that dude from 49ers?
Oh, Fred Warner.
Fred Warner. Don't got no Fred Warner that can cover. And they're Seattle's tight end, Fant, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Noah Fant.
He was getting them underneath.
Mm-hmm.
TK was. I'm sorry, man. He was he let his balls hang, man. You ever seen them win them?
Especially on the last drive, bro.
You ever seen like that truck, them big old Ford trucks, and they had the metal balls hanging? He was letting his balls hang like that. Pause, man. Like he had so much balls hanging.
Hey,
that shit was touching the grass, man. Pause, man.
He was getting carpet burn.
Oh, he was getting carpet burn, man. You think he had elephantitis on his balls or something, man?
Hey, man.
Like you double teamed him and he mossed him, man. like.
Hey, the crazy thing, Rod, they had actually kept DK kind of under wraps for majority of the game because I thought DK was gonna have a career game once Darius Slade wasn't gonna play. I'm like, oh shit, DK about to eat, and they actually kind of kept him on the wraps and they didn't let him blank. But then all of a sudden, man, they get closer to the last drive and he's like, nah, bump this, just throw the ball up, man. I'm gonna get it.
and shout out to the young boy too, because I always talk shit about him. Smith, Najigma Smith.
Oh,
he's been showing out a lot this year. Like I thought he was he's going to be a bust because he had like suspect hands in college, but he's been picking up. You know what I mean? He's been doing this thing. Tony, might need to watch the rookies tape, but that's another story, man. But that go ball, you know what I mean? That I think that was a fly route or a go route. Open.
Not facts.
Hey, get it whatever you like. You can have it how you want it. How do you want it? Tupac voice. Like he was giving crazy workout. Lockett's up there in the age. I didn't know he was that young. I thought he was already in his 30s. He's still young, man. Lockett. like Charbonnet. I don't think he's the answer. I think they need another back, man. I think they need one more back to really compete. And I think they might go after a quarterback in the off season, man.
Oh, you think he's over for Geno? They just paid him.
I think you still got to get somebody in the wings, man. I don't think Geno's. What do you think? Geno might have another 3?
I think you at least got to stick with him for the duration of that little. I think it was a 2 or 3 year contract. Yeah. So I mean, you're not far off because if you go ahead and get you a quarterback and let him sit and let him learn, which sometimes I think is better for some of these young quarterbacks anyway to sit and learn instead of playing right away. If he, gets mentored by Geno and just chill out. But I mean, they got other issues. They got to still fix that O-line. You can still add some pieces to the defensive side to get more menacing, obviously. But maybe they stick with Geno and Drew Lock because I mean, I've never been a big Drew Lock fan. I loved him at Missouri because obviously I'm a Missouri Tiger fan. But I know what he is. He's a little cocky son dude. Sometimes.
Man, I call him a wigger, man. Like I gotta say this right now, man. I'm gonna trade him right now for Travis Kelce. We doing a race draft. I'm returning you. Sometimes you can return something to Amazon if you don't like it, but you can still use it.
Hey, Rashad Mendenhall didn't turn the whole world upside down with this race draft thing in the NFL. Boy, he wilding, dog.
I gotta let him go, Travis. Go back to eating keto and fucking raw carrots with no ranch, vegan ranch. Go ahead. Hey, we trade you in for Drew Lock because he put it on. He's put it on, man.
Because Trav forgot about us once he got with Flatback. Dog. He forgot about us. He said no more barbecues. Hello, keto.
That motherfucker eating that motherfucker steamed lasagna out the dishwasher. Best of luck to you, my brother. Hey, matter of fact, man, I'm gonna take Post Malone. Post Malone got a fine sister. Hey, Post, your music sounds better too. You got some of that motherfucking Aunt Your Mama syrup in your mouth now.
That boy got some soul now.
You try to hit them notes like Michael now, boy. I tell you, boy.
Hey, something wrong with you, dog. Yeah. Travis forgot about us. He ain't got with Flatback. He hey man, I don't know how he do it, dog. Like,
man, I'm sorry, man.
Because Kayla was right, dog. Kayla's
right, man. And I can't have nobody. My titties can't be bigger than my female titties, man. I like breast milk with the next one, man. You hear me? It don't make sense to me, man. I can't do no flat chested woman, man.
Hey, bro, boy, my chest about to hurt.
You can have an ass like a caprice, you hear me? But you can't. You gotta have some chest, man. You gotta have some chest. The best thing about fried chicken is the breast and the thighs.
Hey. Hey, you ain't never lied. Hey, cause I tell you, dog, hey, Taylor only good for good looks and bank account. Other than that, I'm like, man, I don't know, Trav. I don't know what you see, dog, but all right, whatever, dog.
That's the best. I'm telling you, getting them commercials. You getting that white marketing now. You moved to ETV. You know what I mean? You're not on BET no more. I understand it.
I was about to say. He off of CW now, dog.
He off Seven Heaven, starring Travis Kelce. Hold on, let me take my dog out, man. You...
Hey, yo. Rod tripping, man. Hey, man. Rod on another level, bro. Now this man got to take his dog out. And he got the Donald Trump photo up. Man, Rod be wilding, dog. But on some real, man, I don't know about y'all. But Rashad Mendenhall, man, hey, man, you just started a whole heap of mess with that tweet, dog. And hey, I'm just saying this in jokingly. I agree with a lot of people, man. You do that all white team, man. We, they gonna have the advantage of some joints. Quarterback, take your pick. Take your pick. Offensive linemen, they pretty much got that better. For sure. Now where they gonna be lacking at? They're gonna be lacking in the safety and corner position. They're gonna be lacking in that shit. All right, that's for sure. I think the last white cornerback that we saw was Jason Sehorn, and that's been almost like 21 years ago. So hey, if we doing this the racial NFL draft, man, we got him in the secondary. All right. Adam Archuleta was their last safety, I if I remember. So I guess maybe they can get John Lynch to come. I don't know. But Rashad Mendenhall, whoo, boy, he didn't got. Hey, if you on Twitter, man, hey, Twitter is a toxic place. It's crazy. Rashad Mendenhall got that thing lit, dog. Folks going crazy. What's his name? Will Compton from Bussin' the Boys or whatever that little podcast is. He had that joint funny as hell too. Man, I don't know about you, man. Rashad Mendenhall tripping with this all white versus all black NFL team, man. The only advantage I know for sure that we got is the secondary on the defense. Ain't been no white boys playing.
How we gonna build an offensive line though? How many big we gonna have to win? You got to run the wing T or something, man. I
mean, Trent Williams on the left.
After that, what you gonna do? We gonna do Ogden on the right?
I don't know, bro.
Larry Allen at the center. Like, how are we gonna build an offensive line up?
Nate Newton? You can put Nate on there.
Nate Newton, guard. What else?
Oh no, hold on. Willie Roaf. You put Willie Roaf on the left.
All right.
Then you just move Jonathan to the right.
But
move Ogden to the right.
Yeah.
All right. You got Nate Newton, Larry Allen, Will Shields. So I think if we talking about all time, yeah, we could build a nice little old line.
Oh, yo, could you imagine Jim Brown playing fullback and OJ playing halfback?
Boy, that'd be a killer back.
Hey, you put Brian's song in there. Gil Sears, high knees, Barry Emmett. Hey, yo, we just run the ball the whole game, man. Hey, yo, but you gotta watch out for Jake Lambert. You know what I mean? You gotta watch out for him because he's gonna bite you on the neck with them teeth, them veins.
Oh yeah, Pittsburgh, Jack Lambert. Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, because if we talking about all time, man, that's why I get what Rashad Mendenhall was trying to say. He just didn't deliver it right. First of all, you don't drop messages like that on Twitter because Twitter toxic, bro. Twitter's something else. So I don't know what he was thinking when he dropped that tweet.
Yeah, I don't know what he was thinking either, man. But I don't think it would be fair, man, because white corners would have to go with the United Nations to try to get some Mexicans or something. They had to get some kind of Hispanic. They would have to get some Pacific Islanders to help them out on defense. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Oh, well, I mean, okay, so John Lynch, Jason Sehorn, and that's all I got.
How you gonna cover our tight ends? We go Kellen Winslow. We go Shannon Sharp.
Antonio Gates.
How you gonna handle that? And then we got a no-fly zone. We got Charles Woodson. We got
Dion.
We got Dion.
Champ. Ronnie Lott.
Ty Law.
Henry. Dog, it go deep on the secondary side, bro.
We get DT in special packages.
Bruh.
Derek Thomas.
Oh my God.
The greatest chief.
Oh my God. Come on. LT.
Come on, man. But then the wide receivers would be unfair.
Ray Lewis? Come on, bro.
Hey, Tim, go back there and go catch the punt. Take it to the house. Hey, yo, that would look like an HBCU game. That'd be look like Howard versus.
We gonna come, they can do a boom, 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 boom.
That would be crazy, man.
Yeah, man. That should be nuts, dog.
You go with Tony Dungy. Hey, you go be the coach, man.
Your coach, yeah, Tony.
Go get Jim Caldwell to be the offense coordinator.
Marvin Lewis, your D coordinator. Yeah, that'd be nasty.
Man, Mike Singletary. Oh my God, it would not be fair, man. It would not be fair, and people don't understand, man. Let's just go down memory lane, man.
Back down memory lane.
Like I was looking at the old film of Night Train. The first, I think he was like the first black in the National Football League. He might have been like the first 5 or whatever. But you look at his numbers, like Will playing in high school.
Yeah. You almost took me out on that one. That ain't even fair, dog. Oh shit, man. But I think Rashad kind of really meant, if we talking about all time, then I'm with you. If we talking about all time of the whole like existence in the NFL, yeah, it's not fair. But if we talking about right now, because I think that's what Rashad was talking about, like as in right now, active players right now. I mean, you know, I think it'd be more even. But
you do all time. It's not fair. That's like trying to do. That's like trying to do that currently in the NBA.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, dog. I'm with you, dog. I'm here.
Even the Havell boys gonna have to come on our side. Tyrese Halliburton and SGA versus Luka. Jack, come on, man.
Hey, that's what somebody said. They said, with the biracials, you're gonna have to draft. We just put up a draft. We'd be like, yo, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We got that one. You got that one. Like,
you're gonna have to just pick bubblegum. You know what I mean? In a dish.
Hey, yeah.
It's not fair, man. But yes, man, let's go on to this some NBA topic. How do you feel about the Clippers 8-game winning streak, man? How are people overhyping it, or do you think it's a serious thing?
Well, I mean, let's be honest. We only talking about it is because of the James Harden trade. Mm-hmm. And I was never a big fan of the James Harden trade, and I'm still not. But hey, I give credit when credit is due. They figuring it out. And probably majority of that credit goes to Russell, because he was like, man, just let me go to the bench and I can make my impact coming off the bench. And he has. And, you know, hey, let James do what he do. But I think the biggest part of that winning streak is the fact that Kawhi Leonard's been playing. He's healthy. Well, let me knock on wood now, because as soon as I say that, he might be out soon. So he's been present. When's the last Kawhi consecutive games? So,
and I like to. I know a lot of people like to talk shit about him, Kawhi and PG, but I think PG is probably the last two-way we got in the league playing that shooting guard position. What's your thoughts about that?
Well, the way that Clay playing, yeah, I agree with you.
And a lot of people don't remember him when he was with Indiana, how much work he was putting in.
Well, see, and that's their foolishness, because we got to remember, back in Indiana, PG was an MVP candidate playing two ways.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only unfortunate part, he always used to run into LeBron in the Heat and D Wade in there. So that was always his downfall, is that he was in the East with the big three. And then once he got the injuries, kind of bounced around with OKC and then ended up with the Clippers. I mean, his talent has always been there. So they ain't the talent part ain't never been the issue. Is if he can stay healthy has always been the issue. So if they forget about how good he is, that's their ignorance, man. PG, I always rock with PG. But I mean, when you got PG staying healthy, you got Kawhi staying healthy, because that team was just fine with PG, Kawhi, and Russ. So, hey, the Harden trade is just another piece, just in case, you lose one of those guys, as in PG or Kawhi, because that's kind of been the MO since they've been with the Clippers. One of them's gonna go down, you know what I'm saying? If not both. So, but hey, man, congrats to the Clippers, man. It looks good right now.
Only thing they messed up, man, by giving up on SGA.
Yeah, I mean, it's some things you don't always see off rip, man. But hey, OKC is looking kind of right now. SGA doing his thing. Chet Holmgren is actually doing his thing. Staying healthy right now. So I mean, it worked out for both squads. So yeah, man, be like that.
It'll definitely be like that. But we had on the Madness chat. I said right now, I think the Clippers right now with a healthy squad would dominate the Warriors. Bad, man. I think it'd be like a 4-1 sweep.
Man, you being generous. Generous, bro. Keep being generous. The way that the Warriors looking right now, no, they ain't even no competition. I think the Steph Curry would have to drop 60 damn near every game, bro. And that's not even feasible for him to do.
You can put man on. You can put man on Clay. You put PG on Steph. That reach right there is messing up his shot.
Oh yeah. That's always been if there's any knock to Steph Curry's game, is if you put a bigger guy that can stay with him off the screens and put a hand in his face like a PG, that throws his shot off. That's probably been the only knock I can always say about Steph's game. Other than that, I mean, you do that because let's be honest, you shut down Steph right now on the Warriors, Warriors is done. They cooked. They could
have kept DJ Chins though, but they didn't want to pay him.
They cooked. Even if you hold Steph to 20 points, I think the Warriors are still cooked. It's just that it's their own fault though. It's their own doing. Look, I get you got loyalty to certain players, and you are fond of them, and y'all build a relationship, and y'all felt like, hey man, we built this championship team from the bottom up. Cool. But it's natural evolution in sports. Like you either get older and slower, or you get younger and faster. And they decided to stay older and slower. I don't care what you say. I would have got rid of Clay and Draymond after they won that last championship against Boston. That'd have been the last year of that dynasty. I'd have been like, all right, it's been one hell of a run. We got how many chips they got out of that dynasty? 4. I'm like, yep, thank you. That's enough for me. you gotta evolve. You gotta progress. Ain't no way this team is built to win a championship right now. And you can't move Draymond. You just paid him. Ain't nobody taking on his salary. Ain't nobody taking on that $40 or $100 million contract for Draymond. You can barely move Clay. I mean, his value keeps going down. The more and more he plays, you like, yeah, this ain't saying Clay. So his value is going down. And you keep relying on them as part of your core. Hey, man, that core is old and rotten. It ain't no championship core no more. That shit's done, bro. They can't hang with the Kings. They can't hang with OKC. Them young boys are running dogs out the gym, bro. And then you add old CP3 to your roster. What is
Yo, yeah, and that move right there, man. Like I still don't understand it to this day. Why bring the old Chris Paul to run the game? I can see if you had a good center or a wing player you can do a pick and roll with, but you don't even have that.
Bro, CP3 about to be 40, dog.
Yeah.
Like, really think about this. First of all, he about to be 40, and the dude has been in and out of the lineup for the last 5 years. You add that to your roster, to a roster that is already old and slow. Clay's been having injury issues. He ain't been the same since. He's trying to find his jumper, first of all. We don't know where that joint went.
That shit look dry, man.
Hey,
like every time you hear it, man, it sounds like, you know what I mean, it's grinded. It sounds like an old car, man. You know what I mean? Like the wheel bearings is fucked up on the car too. Like it sounds real bad, man. I think if I was him, man, I would probably retire after the last championship, man. Like respectfully, because he don't got it no more, man.
Hey, man.
He should have took some of them summers early in his career to build a handle. He don't even got a handle.
Yeah, because he shoots off the screen.
Off the dribble. Yeah. He might got a little dry pump fake. He can do like a fade away from the post a little bit. But like you don't got nothing. You like a black version of JJ Redick.
Bro, post up, just wait. Spot up. Catch him on the spot up.
Right, man. You don't got it, man. Like,
man.
Yeah, hey. But you got these delusional Warrior fans. Oh man, the window's still open.
Nah, it ain't. That shit been closed, bro.
Your window's closed up like a Compton house, man. With the metal bars, man. The windows got metal bars on it. You can't get in them.
Hey, closed.
That door closed. You know how you go in the pawn shop and that door just slams on it and got the lock on, the lock come on? Hey. That's what it is, man.
Hey, pawn shop let one motherfucker in at a time.
At a time. And them boys got them dirty hairy pistols, man. Go ahead and mess around, man. You be looking like a mango. That should take Colorado Bison out with them pistols, man.
Hey, bro. Put a hole in the size of you of a sunroof. Hey, man. Hey, these Warriors, man, but it's their own fault because they got this loyalty to the team that brought them the first championship, the second, third, and fourth championship. And because you hear it in the way they talk. What did Steve Kerr say when they got eliminated last year? Oh man, Draymond is a key part of this championship team that we got here.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Mike Dunleavy comes in as a new GM. Well, this core, what we got. They're so key to a championship run. No mother, come on, man.
We gotta say stop this, man. We gotta stop the cap, man. You really look at it, man. They had some good lucky runs, man. They had some good lucky runs. Let's be real, man. The year in Houston was up. They choked it.
CP got hurt.
James couldn't complete it.
Yeah.
You look at that one year, the Thunder was up.
Choked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had a couple of instances in there. The finals when they beat LeBron the first time.
That's why I can't say. I can't.
Got hurt. Kevin Love got hurt.
That's why I exactly said, man. People said, man, the 2020s was Steph's era. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not going to say that. I think they just had they had the best team at the time. They had great role players. That's why they was able to complete and win the championship. I don't think Steph Curry is like the greatest. I think he's a great 3-point shooter, but he's not no alpha like that to say he held the league and you know what I mean? Like that, like Jordan or something like that. I don't think he held the league like that.
Well, let me ask you this. Is it fair to not recognize his effect on the game of basketball?
Yeah, he got effect on the basketball.
As important as LeBron is Jordan? Because I mean, Steph, you know, I could make an argument like homeboy changed how a lot of people play basketball. I mean, there's a lot of people that are emulating his style. I mean, there's no Trae Young if there's no Steph Curry.
I gotta say this. We gotta stop this, man. Like, we gotta stop this shit right here, man. Like, y'all forget Chris Jackson? Did y'all forget about him? Chris Jackson that used to play with Shaq. He was shooting threes in the 90s.
Yeah, but
he got banned because he was a Muslim. Don't forget about these 3-point shooters. We forget about Ray Allen when he was young, when he was spraying them and dunking on people.
Yeah, Ray Allen.
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
like, we forget about Mark Price.
See, there it is. There's a name that I'm glad you brought up.
Come on, people been shooting threes since there wasn't a 3-point line.
Yeah, but Curry's in range on any.
Chris Mullins wasn't shooting them threes.
I'm with you. But what I'm saying is Steph is like he's the type of dude you got to guard all 92 feet. Like he's in range as soon as he step on the court. Like he could shoot a full court shot and
I understand he took it to the next level, right?
Yeah.
But for people to think, oh man, this is Steph.
Yeah.
Like I've been seeing like sharpshooters always been a part of the game.
I'm with you.
You're not always been a part of the game, right?
Yeah.
So when people just give him homage and like what Kyrie do all that, I think a sham god. Like people don't think about that. But I'm just saying, like Skip to Malou and people like that, they don't give.
Bro, it's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because remember when Rayford Alster folks got into the league, they wouldn't let him do none of that shit. They used to shut his down. Travel. Now, Kyrie gets away with all this shit that Rayford Alster was doing. Skip to Malou was like before he was ahead of his time, bro. And he was way ahead of his time.
Even a lot of people don't remember Stephon Marbury.
Marbury had handles. He did. Hey, matter of fact, White Chocolate had handles. Come on now. Come on. White Chocolate had handles.
Yeah.
White Chocolate had handles, dog.
He was like Pete Maravich with little sloppy Joe in it.
Hey, White Chocolate had some fucking handles, dog. Like he used to put people in the blender, bro. So like, I feel you. You know, we can't get so caught in the moment, but like, oh my God, like this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. No, it's an evolution of something else that already happened. That's all it is. So I'm not mad at your take. It's just that I just think Steph Curry's impact on the whole game of basketball.
But I'll say this, man.
It's crazy.
I'll say this, man. Arguably, I can't put him never in the GOAT status, right? I think it's Chambers of superstar. Do I think he's a superstar? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But is he one of the GOATs? Is he like a Mount Rushmore type of player?
That's the debate, though. I don't
think so.
Okay.
Let me tell you this. If you put him on, let's say a terrible team like the Wizards, can he take the Wizards to a championship?
Oh, right now? This was your team?
Yeah.
Shit, ain't nobody taking that team to the championship. The hell. That's a struggle for Jordan or Bron or Kobe. That's a struggle.
I'm just saying, like, can he make them a 60-win team?
He could probably make them like a 58-ish type of win team, probably. I would have more faith in like Jordan, Bron, and Kobe. If that helps answer your question, I would have more faith in them turning them to like a 58, 60-win team than Steph. Because like I said, Steph got to shoot. He gotta be like consistently dropping 30.
And that's why I'm saying I don't put him like I think AI, he can make something out of nothing.
Oh
Like
yeah,
you ever gave AI
that was
somebody
AI's
like
game though.
you ever gave AI like a Rip Hamilton on that 2000 team?
Oh, they went in championship.
Like something like that, or somebody like a Zebo, you know what I mean, or this a Rashid or something like that at that 4 position, or a decent center. You can put like a shot blocker like Easton or something like that. Like it might have been it might have been something, right?
Yeah,
But like I feel like certain players just got that dog in them that's gonna be able to propel a franchise to the next level. I don't think Steph got that. I think everything got to be right. You got to have the right. You're gonna have to have a nice shooter around them. You're gonna have to have a good rebounder. And like a lot of people don't understand, Steph in the beginning of his career, he was coming off of picks and shooting threes.
Mm-hmm.
You had like a Danny Lee and Bogut, and you know what I mean, just big boys. He would come off the screen.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah,
you know what I mean. He didn't have that.
Yeah.
When Kyrie came in there, he was already, he had that struggling team. He couldn't win shit, but he already had that bombs away.
Hey, if to further your point, go back to the 2019 finals, or was it 2016? 2016.
I thought you was about to talk about the Raptors joint.
No. Go back to 2016 when Kyrie was cooking.
Oh man, cargo, wood chips, good beef, whole deer.
When Kyrie was cooking, hey, Steph didn't want no parts of Kyrie, bro.
Man, he was digging him like you from Missouri, right? Hog head cheese. He was dipping in, he was drunk, had that boy drunk, tiptoed.
He was basing that boy, dog. Hey, Kyrie was giving that boy like Shady said, he was giving that boy crazy work, and Steph didn't want no parts of Kyrie. So to further your point, there are times where if you have somebody that's similar to Curry's, I guess, stature or at least skill set, he kind of bags down a little bit because Kyrie was giving that boy the Jim Hacksaw Duggan, bro. He was.
I'm telling you ever seen like that shit like in medieval movies when the head be like on the wood stick? That's what this shit was, man. It was crazy, man. Like,
Kyrie was giving Steph that work, dog, and it's like
an OnlyFans model, man. Like, it was crazy, man.
He was getting hey, man. But no, I feel you, man. But I just think that whichever side of the argument on, just as long as people bring some facts, because there's facts where and because you kind of said something just a second ago that really sparked my interest when you said for Steph everything got to be right, and I really thought about it. Like, damn. So what his game is, and if he doesn't have the big man to set the screens, doesn't have Clay to, be another option, doesn't have Dre to be the pretty much facilitator, rebounder.
And we seen that. That's the year they missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what year that was. They missed the playoffs. I think it was Dre was hurt, Clay was hurt, and it was just Poole and himself. Like it was bad.
2021 or something like that.
I think it was somewhere around there.
Yeah. Because 2019 was the Raptors when everybody started getting hurt. So
Raptors and Kawhi and Larry and Siakam. Siakam was looking like Lamar Odom on steroids, man.
Bro,
he was going coast to coast.
Straight, yo, captain, bro. Like, yeah. Siakam was looking crazy different on that series, and I don't know what happened to him since. I mean, I'm not saying he's trash, but he ain't been able to recreate what he was doing in that series. That boy was cooking. Yeah, he was cooking. But I mean, it's just weird because you go through, I guess, especially in the NBA, it goes through phases of people that can dominate and certain people that, like you said, it might be just a perfect storm. And it's fair to put Steph Curry and the Warriors in that category of perfect storm. It's fair to put him in that category. And
like I said, man, I think a lot of people was bitching and complaining about them not making that year. The Suns made it. I said, y'all might have got worse than that. I'm just being real. they don't have nobody against Giannis, right? So you just imagine Giannis going Euro step, jam. Like, you don't have nothing to combat that.
Not at all. First of all, Giannis was in his bag something so deep that playoff series, that whole playoff run. I mean, the dude was dropping damn near 40 like every game. Like, I don't think there'd have been any team that could have done anything with Giannis that series, because he was on some other shit. Like he was just like, all right, I'm just gonna full go 100 miles per hour straight at the basket, and if you think you're just gonna take the charge, are you just Euro on you or spin move or so yeah, Giannis was in such a different mode. I don't think Draymond couldn't have done a damn thing with him.
You probably had to punch him, man.
Oh no, it'd have been some fights. If Draymond and the Warriors would have got up against it, it'd have been because Draymond would, for some point, would have just grabbed him and thrown him to the ground or something, get a little flagrant one or two. Had to, start some shit and try to take him out of his game. But Giannis was on another level in that whole playoff series. So, yeah. All
right, I got a question for you then, man.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one superstar, all-time great to start a franchise with, who are you picking?
Oh, shit. I mean, and I don't want it to be biased, but it's kind of hard for me not to go with Kobe Bryant. It's kind of hard for me to not go with Kobe Bryant, because he was a two-way player, played defense, his IQ is like that. It's just the competitive spirit about dude. I know a lot of people say he was a ball hog, but I've always appreciated Kobe's thought process. Why would I share the ball with a motherfucker that ain't gonna work as hard as me?
And I'm sorry to say this, man. You look at some of them teams. I mean, for the last two, a Jordan Farmer, a Luke Walton.
Shannon
William Bottom, Shannon Brown, Monica's baby daddy.
He had Adam Morrison on them squads.
Oh man.
I mean, let's be honest. The only true say piece that you say that he had to help was Paul Gasol.
I gotta say D Fish too, man. D Fish, I think he was an underrated piece, man.
Well, for facilitating purposes, yeah, but I mean, defense.
Yeah, he shot some big shots.
He would drop it every now and then, like every blue moon. But my only knock was the consistency from Derek Fisher at that point in time in his career. Could he, because there were times
he's only 5'10", 230, man.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Especially on the defensive side, hey man, my boy was a little liability. So it's like, if you had a bigger guard on the opposite team, man, it was a hands down, man down situation for the Lakers. Lamar Odom wasn't doing enough yayo to stay consistent. But he could give you at least, 10 and 8, 10 points by 8 boards. So he was still, somewhat solid. But yeah, man, I probably had to go Kobe, man, just for a lot of not just physical attributes that he can bring, as in like skill set when it comes to playing defense or shooting, but just like the more stuff that you can't put on the stat sheet, as in when it comes to mentality, practice habits and shit like that. Like, because go back to that Redeem team of the Team USA, man. LeBron, D Wade, Melo, all them was taking Kobe's lead once he got on that USA team. So I mean that shows you how that goes. I probably rock with Kobe B, man.
And I respect it, man. Only knock I had for Kobe, man.
Was he snitched on Shaq?
Yeah, I don't like that punk ass shit, man. I can't get with that light skin behavior, man.
Hey, as much as a Kobe stan I am, I hated that he snitched on Shaq like that. I'm like, come on, dog. Like, especially when you was dealing with your shit in Colorado, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I didn't like that, man. And then he got Karl Malone put off the team because he was trying to smash Vanessa. Help that nigga get a championship. You know what I mean? But the mindset, man, I think.
Don't get me started on Carmelo.
I gotta say I have him a little bit better than Mike by a lot. And it's nothing personal. I just feel like
conversation right there, dog.
The longevity, the more I think he's just he was so in his bag of dedicating to be better. Like you see Mike want to smoke cigars and
gamble,
party and shit like that, gambling, got put and said, I'm gonna just take a break. Like you really look at it statistically, minus Shaq, who was like a full-fledged Hall of Famer after Shaq.
Maybe Paul Gasol. Maybe.
But you gotta use his international stuff. I mean, like a stout. Like the things he was doing, that's like the longevity, the toughness. The man tore his Achilles and shot a free throw.
Yeah.
His last game, he scored 60. Like, he scored 81 points on the whole team.
Bro. Hey, that shit still haunts Jalen Rose to this day, bro.
You know what I mean? He was just a different size. I think he's a way better shooter than Mike. The 3-ball.
That's fair.
I mean, posting up, like it was over with when he post somebody up, and it was barbecue chicken.
Kobe had moves on moves. So if you tried to stop option 1, he had option 2, and if you thought you was gonna get option 2, he had option 3. So he had multiple options to each move.
You know what I missed though, man? Him versus D Wade Christmas. You know how physical that guy. You know how physical. He was about to throw punches, man.
Yeah. And hell, hey, let's keep it a Kobe Bean. I didn't see LeBron try to guard up on Kobe, and Kobe gave that man at work, and that's young LeBron.
Yeah,
and that's very athletic, spring hopping LeBron.
But a lot of people don't understand, man. What you call was an underrated defender too, man. D Wade. People don't put Flash in that conversation. He'll rip you and he's going off. Like he rip you, he's scooping, he going
not just rip. Hey, remember Flash used to be a good shot blocker.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So if we talking about all-time two-way players, you definitely got to have D Wade, Kobe on that team. You got to.
You got to put Joe Dumars too. You got to put some respect on Joe Dumars too.
His defense was elite. Now, Joe Dumars was more of a facilitator on the offensive side. He wasn't like no go get bucket guy.
No. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Defender, Joe Dumars.
Okay. I'm rock with you. But because like if you ask him, Joe Dumars go get you a bucket, like
no, you can't ask that.
I was about to say
you can't ask that. You can't ask that.
Facilitate it. Yeah, I don't know.
No. But yeah, Joe Dumars
lock you down.
He said,
clank.
4 knocks. What's the combo? I forgot my combo.
We gonna have to reset that bitch.
So yeah, like he was definitely like, but yeah, I think like Clyde, I think Mike, I like it'd be D Wade. I mean not D Wade, Kobe, D Wade, Mike, AI, like maybe T Mac at 5.
See, there's you bring up a name right there, T Mac. T Mac was unfortunately, he was playing in the era where you had a Kobe Bryant. So there's a lot of things that overshadowed. So
do you remember he got 13 points?
and like was it like 30 seconds or some shit like that?
The man didn't go to college, man. He didn't do what Vince did. He came straight to the league.
Yeah.
Like 6'8", moving like that.
Balled out.
At a guard.
Yeah.
It's scary.
T Mac don't get enough flowers. You right. T Mac was something serious. He was something dangerous, bro.
I think Grant Hill don't get enough praise.
Oh, definitely Grant Hill. Because a lot of people look at post-injury Grant Hill, but they forget about pre-injury Grant Hill. A lot of people don't realize Grant Hill's game is a lot of what LeBron does now. Where when LeBron came into the league, he was jumping out the gym, go baseline, mid-range, facilitate, Grant Hill was doing all that shit, and he was defense.
But only thing I feel like Braun probably on that defense, like young defense. I mean, like he was a fly swatter. Like he swats flies,
especially on that chase down.
Oh my god! And like that like his last peak year, I would say on defense was that Spurs championship when he went against the Spurs for that first time. I think that was like 13, and he was going side for side with Tony Parker.
Yeah,
like you know how hard it is to go side for side at 260, 6'8".
Shadowed him. I'm with you.
But you know what I mean? It's been a lot of greats. Like I feel like they don't get their flowers, man.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, we go through that about every 15 years where there's a new generation of not only players but fans that just don't realize what came before it, and then they forget about it. So, fortunate for you and me, we were able to see Jordan. We saw all of Kobe. We saw all of Bron. We're going to see all of KD. Seen all of Steph. So like we just caught a good golden age of basketball that's on another level. You know, people older than us.
And I feel like the international game got better too.
Well, the international game is that's because they saw all those dream teams in the Olympics coming over there dominating. So then that's what gravitates a lot of those international eyes, and then that's when the game gets global. They see the dream team in '92. You know, Jordan and all them cats.
And I gotta say this, man. What you call need to get his flowers too, man. Serge Ibaka.
Good defensive guy.
I mean, that man was leading the league in blocks. Like fly swatter.
He's probably the most for some reason the most forgettable piece of that young OKC team for some reason. People forget he was on that team. They forget, like, oh my God, it was Russ, it was KD, it was Harden. Okay, did y'all forget Serge was on that team too? Like, if he doesn't do what he does on that squad, they don't make it to their finals.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They don't make it to their finals. So Serge was a big part of that too. So, I mean, you're not wrong. Serge Ibaka was
Yo, would you imagine, man? How like Brandon Roy, man. I feel like if them ankles didn't go bad, man, I think he might have had.
No, he would have had a Kobe Bryant career, bro.
I mean, just in scoring. I mean, a bucket getter.
He would have had a Kobe Bryant career, bro. Matter of fact,
Kobe didn't like want it. Like he didn't really. Hey, he sprayed him a couple times, man. I ain't. Brandon was a problem.
Right. I've seen Kobe have quotes be like, bruh, if Brandon Roy didn't have them knee issues and injury issues, he'd have been talked about like me. And that's how I've seen Kobe quote say that. Because Brandon Roy was like that. He was like that. And you talking about a name that if we could have just had, bruh, if Brandon Roy would have stayed healthy, Dame couldn't have done not a damn thing to match the impact in Portland on what Brandon Roy was doing. Brandon Roy was like that. Bruh. I'm talking about there wasn't a move that he couldn't do on the offensive side. He was a hustler. He would play two-way, so he definitely played defense. You weren't just gonna, put that dude on a poster and just, fly by him. Like he would play both ways. I loved his game. It was just so unfortunate that his knees just couldn't hold up, bro. Because we really would have been talking about Brandon Roy in the same light we do Kobe, and that's for real.
And a lot of people another. I know he was a role player, man, but Fox risked a lot, man. To win some championships. Ricky, I mean, he was making a lot. He was making crazy bread with the Celtics, man. He took a pay cut to come to LA, but he had a smooth game too, man.
He played his role.
I'm saying this: if he was a role player Hall of Fame, you got to put him in there. Him being the microwave.
Him and Robert Horry, yeah. No. I mean, Rick Fox was the guy that you would definitely put on a three if you needed some defense to slow him up. he definitely he wasn't the guy that was going to try to go out there and get you 20 points.
No.
But
We ain't going crazy.
Yeah. He would do things to enough hustle points as you can't put on the stat sheets that puts your team in the momentum.
Oh no, and Trevor Ariza too was underrated on D too.
Well, if he's
was nice,
nice
with D.
If he's guarding your an opposing team, like for instance, I would put Trevor Ariza on Steph.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Trevor's what 6'8", 6'9",
yeah,
athletic, can move. So yeah, he was almost in the same build as Tracy McGrady, but not as bulky, a little bit slimmer. So he was almost in the same build. So I feel you on that.
Yo, you know what makes me feel old though? Seeing Larry Hughes. This motherfucker I said, damn, this nigga look old as shit. He got a son in high school. I said, God damn.
Yo, if this makes you feel old, you remember Dale Davis in Indiana Pacers right back in the day?
Yeah.
His son played for the Warriors.
Dang.
Yes, bro. So the guys that we grew up watching, they got sons now that are playing in the league now, bro. Like that's how time is flying.
Time is definitely flying, man.
That's how time is flying.
Hey, yo, before we get out of here, man, what's your best, greatest moment you watch wrestling, man? What is your greatest promo? What is your greatest match you love watching when you was a kid? Say, God damn, I gotta try this outside.
Oh shit, man. Oh man, shit. I mean, I'm an Attitude Era baby, so it's like it was so many moments in the Attitude Era that just like went crazy for me. I mean, obviously, Hogan being the third man was crazy. That changed the game. Forming NWO, that was crazy. DX being formed was crazy. Obviously, just about everything Stone Cold did was gold. Man, I can be honest, man. If there wasn't no Attitude Era, I probably wouldn't even be into wrestling.
Like I'm done with it because I saw the best time, the greatest time of it. So I can't watch this shit now. It don't even tickle my fancy. Pause. Like I can't even watch it.
Hey, on some real, I think the if you watch NXT, them young kids be putting on some shows, bro. And I can dig what they do down in NXT. To me, that's the purest form of trying to take the Attitude Era and applying like some damn good wrestling in the ring, if that makes sense. So like, because like if we really think about it, like, because obviously I got the Peacock app and I watch a lot of WWE Network. If you go back and look at the Attitude Era, it was all that shit was for the entertainment purpose. It wasn't for the wrestling purpose. Like some of the wrestling was kind of trash.
It was trash, but the lead up to it, man.
Oh yeah, the storylines and the entertainment.
Like, you know how scary that shit was to see fucking Mark Henry pull a fucking Greyhound bus.
Hey, when he started bending the damn cast iron, yeah,
bro, that shit was wild, man. And Bret Hart coming on that motherfucking Harley down the thing, that shit was legendary, man. You see the high flyers. We don't even got no high flyers no more. I remember it. Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero finishing motherfuckers crazy.
Hey, man.
You know what I mean? I felt like they were more. It was more great than it is now, man. And I remember, even the characters, right? Mick Foley hit a motherfucker with a sock to the mouth. That was the wildest shit. You know what I mean? Motherfucker put a sock in your mouth.
He just pulled it out his pants, bro. I'd be like, yo.
That shit crazy, man. Rashiki putting his diaper on his Mike's face, man. Putting his ass on their face, man. You could have paid me enough to do no shit like that, man. You put all that Samoan ass in my face, man. I'm not able to throw up.
Hey,
you eat tuna steaks before the match. You farted in my face and shit, man.
Hey, we got a problem, dog.
You know what I mean? You just think about that, man, and the shit we watched Goldust and Goldust just talking shit to The Rock, doing his mimicking The Rock.
Hey,
you know what I mean? That shit was different. And you had other Sting and the other promotion coming out with a bat. I just feel like even the other networks for wrestling was better.
Nah, I feel you. Because
the competition was better.
Yeah, the competition between WCW and WWF at the time was like, it was legendary. It was what can we do to one up the other company? What can we do to one them up?
And sorry, man, the great and the great Canadian, man. Sorry, R.I.P. man, Chris Benoit. I know he was going through some problems, but he was legendary.
Yeah,
him, Edge, Jericho.
Nah,
legendary.
See, now the thing with Benoit is a lot of people are going to obviously bring up to the shit that happened outside the ring, and that's unfortunate.
But in the ring,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The dude was dynamic in the ring, man. So it's just that it's kind of hard to separate the two for what he did outside the ring. It's just hard to separate it. I mean, as just a normal person in a human being, and it's just kind of hard to separate it. So
and that's why I capped off like in 04 range when John Cena he was becoming the big nigga, and you know what I mean? He was doing the Tony Yayo. That's why I cut it off. I was like, yo, he brought an MVP in. I was like, yo, I can't do it. It's too
on
much.
Some real shit, and this is unpopular opinion. I hated that whole John Cena run. I hated it.
Man, it was just terrible, man. Because it was like,
it was that Lucky Charms, Fruit Loops. Oh, everybody! It was almost like they try to recreate it. Hulk Hogan's impact of that real shiny, eat your vitamins, say your blessings type of shit, and it wasn't that time of the culture. Like what Hogan did in the early '80s with the eat your vitamins and say your prayers was squeaky clean for that time and place in there. And when you try to recreate it in 04 to like 2010, like people they're just too hip to how wicked the reality of the world is. So that little bubblegum shit just fell to the wayside. It was
and you know what I mean? And it just was not for me.
Nah.
You know what I mean? He had some Asian guys like Big Show still around and other Asian guys. You can the list is long. Like it was not the same no more, man.
Nah, it was.
And then they try to push Great Khali, and he was not really a great wrestler. And
I couldn't even walk, bro.
You know what I mean? It was getting really watered down. And like, man, Vince, you couldn't do nothing better than that. You can't do nothing better than this. And then then you start seeing the divas fell off. You remember how many great divas we had back in the day?
Yeah, man. Sable was nice. Damn, man. Remember Sunny before she started tripping with herself. She was nice. China, Trish, Lita. I remember Jackie, little chocolate shorty with the big knockers. Jackie.
Oh
Jacqueline.
yeah,
she was nice.
Who's the one who was messing with Booker T for this promo stuff? Was that Jacqueline? The black chick.
Nah, that was his wife, Charmel.
Oh, she was nice too.
Yeah, that was his actual wife.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was his actual wife.
Yo, and then you had Suck It.
Yeah, China,
and what was the nigga name? Oh man,
what X-Pac?
X-Pac.
Yeah, man.
It was a different era, man.
Well, see, that's the thing. So when I look at today's wrestling, I think they lack the charisma. Yeah, they lack the charisma when it comes to making characters. And there's some that actually can do it, but as in the overall landscape, it lacks charisma in the characters. Because when you look at back when we was watching it in the Attitude Era, it was characters. You had at least like literally a whole handful of characters that you can pick from that would grab your attention and can entertain you. Now it's only a certain few.
Yo, and when I watch these promos now, I'm like, ill. Like you just get an ill from it. Like,
well, it for the most time, I'm with you. For the most time, they do miss, but there are times where
like that joint off of what she's the champion of. I think she's the champion NXT, not NXT or whatever. One of them. That black joint. She's bad. What's her name? Jade something.
Oh, Jade Cargill.
Oh.
Well, she in WWE now, so they just waiting to debut her. So yeah. Yeah, Yeah,
Hey,
I let it toss me around there. Oh shit! There we go.
ring my bell. Ring my bell.
Boy, summer. Yeah, Jay, nice dog.
Man, I've never been with a baddie.
Hey, dog. Hey, man.
Oh man.
Hey, I don't know, man. It's just that times change with wrestling. I will give wrestling credit here. They trying to get more realistic with their promos. Like they don't mind taking real life situations because it's the internet's fault. Because when we grow up, we didn't have Twitter, Facebook, none of that stuff to know the behind the scenes shit, and it's been messing with the kayfabe and all that shit.
This the antics of the early 90s and 2000s was just different, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that shit was on TV, man. How do you have Jericho in the bed with that joint in the bed?
Bruh.
That's like they pushed the envelope. I know you can't do it no more. Everybody's censored.
But they too censored now.
I just missed the golden era. Like it hurts me sometimes because I just like to go back on YouTube and type in WrestleMania and cage matches and
on some real ride. Here's the thing: because of the time that Attitude Era happened, it was meant to break the mold of the lollipop good versus bad guys and elevate it. There's no way you can recreate an Attitude Era right now. It'll never happen. And so those 4 or 5 years of Attitude Era, man, cherish it because it can never get recreated right now.
Like how many really superstars you think is in currently? I mean, the superstars.
Shit.
Except for Roman, I know the easy Roman Reigns.
I mean, obviously Roman. And when for me, my definition of superstar is I'm talking about people that are influencing like pop culture, like doing what Rock and Stone Cold did, where they names are bigger than wrestling. So right now, Roman Reigns, it's probably about it. If you ask me, if you say superstars that can go outside the realm, so let me say it like this: when people who don't watch wrestling know wrestlers' names, that's when I know you superstar. They know Roman Reigns' name,
and that's what I'm saying. Back in the day, wrestling was so big.
Yeah,
they was getting name drop on rap songs.
Tell his ass like Stone Cold.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, not for real. Hey, bro, there's just so many rap lyrics with Stone Cold or Rock. And hell, remember when Wyclef brought it doesn't matter. Wyclef had Rock in a song, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you know how many niggas try to do the eyebrows,
bro.
I know people still do the pop them 2 cans open the natural ice and do the Stone Cold. You know what I
mean? Hey, this shit'll fuck you up. All them beers that Stone Cold had was non-alcoholic, bro. This shit'll fuck you up. I found this out like a couple of years ago. I'm like, yo, you just fucked up my childhood. I thought this was getting drunk on scene. All them shits he was drinking them old duels, the natty light version. He was drinking them old duels.
Man, that's it. Like I thought he was really getting lit up, man. I said, this is I like this white boy.
I thought he was too.
I like this white boy. I like to go party with him. But anyway, also shout out to his podcast. I love listening to his podcast. Yeah, Diamonds. I think he had who else got another podcast? I like Diamond Page got a podcast. It's a lot of wrestlers that got podcasts. They're pretty good. But before we get out of here, let the people know, man, what's going on with you today. If you're done, what's going on with you?
Oh shit, man. What's today? Tuesday? Check me out with Cool, McCain, Chris. We got the Playmakers tonight on Tuesday. the Madness talk. So we'll do that tonight around 8:30 Eastern time. I'll have the IOW Sports Late Night Owl show with myself tonight. Other than that, man, Tuesday is probably one of my calmest days. So yeah, man, I ain't doing too much, but y'all know where to find me. IOW Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. If you can't find me there, 613 Fate Productions, man. So always a pleasure to chop it up with you, my boy.
You know what I mean? Hopefully you have a good Christmas, man, and you know what I mean.
For sure.
And my kids gonna get fruit baskets. Fuck 'em. You know what I mean?
Get that vitamin C and y'all little discussing.
Hey, oranges and walnuts.
Hey, that's a good idea because my little Jeremy had little kids. I'm about to get them motherfuckers a fruit basket too. All oranges. Just get my whole bag of oranges. I know where to get them too. You know the little Hispanics be selling them out the corner. I know exactly what corner to go.
Go get you some oranges and vitamin C, man.
Yeah. Hey, health insurance plan for you little nasty bastards, man.
Hey, Jalen, please, man, start winning some games. I'm tired of dealing with Rod Wave over here. My girl saying Rod Wave and shit in the shower. You know what I mean? I'm tired of this depressed shit over here, man. Please make the playoffs, man. I ain't trying to deal with this all winter.
Hey, Jalen messing up your household, bro.
Yeah, man. She's thinking, listen to Rod Wave. The quarterback of my dreams.
Hey, Jalen. Hey, you messing up my brother's. Hey, you messing up my brother's love life, man.
I'm trying to be Shaq, man. I'm trying to do a Shaq versus Deli. I'm trying to go on the rim. You hear me?
Hey, Jalen, you messing up my brother's love life, bro. All right, you messing up the ecosystem of his household. This shit is fucked up over there. Wifey all mad and shit. Going to bed early. Come on, man.
I'm trying to play Michael Jackson. Mom got caught kissing Santa Claus. He fucking my shit up. I can't get no presents. You know how deflated I feel when I had to take that blue chew last night and she went to sleep on me?
Hey. Goddamn, wasting his blue chew. What the fuck?
$99 for the pack, man. It gives me wings.
Hey, you over here just sitting there like, man, like, what the fuck to do with this?
God damn. I'm going incognito on my phone.
Hey, damn hand raw as hell.
Hand like this. I'm more like this. Like I gotta use a step. Motherfucking hand hurt, man.
You gotta get some pliers to get that done.
Using all my washcloths up, man. God damn.
Hey, Jalen, come on, see what you do to my dog, man. You got people's households getting fucked up, bro. Nick Sirianni, come on, Brian Johnson, y'all, somebody got to pay for this.
Hey, Brian, you keep on, you gonna be in Hoover, coaching in Hoover, Alabama. You gonna be on two-a-day show, man. Tuesday edition, man. You keep on, man. You gonna be coaching in high school, man.
You gonna be on MTV.
Hey, make me. Hey, you gonna have to be reading that book. Remember them books? Coaching for dummies. Oh man, we out of here, man. The great poet said, "Hard times."
Bro.
We out of here, man. Hope y'all have a good rest of your week. Have good holidays. We'll see you next Monday, and we out.